Let's go! Paul, what are these wood planks for?
Well, these pieces of wood are sheets of sprung flooring. So this is the floor that when we get into a theater, we put these sheets down on the floor for the dancers to dance on. Now, you might ask, why isn't the floor in the theater good enough to dance on? It's because it's hard. Just like if you stomp your foot on the cement floor, you can feel that. But this sprung floor is made of 3 pieces. So the top piece is a piece of plywood, and then if you look on the side, there's a piece of rubber, of squishy sponge rubber in the middle.
I don't want to be too, like, put my whole hand in there.
Yeah, don't put your whole hand in.
I'll do it like right here.
Yep, but you see how that squeezes. And then on the bottom, there's another piece of wood, which is there so that we can slide them on the floor. So when a dancer when he bounces on this, you see how this collapses?
Yeah.
You see how it springs like this?
Oh, I never really noticed that.
But when they step on it, it has give. And what that does is it protects their ankles and their knees and their hips and their back from being damaged by jarring on the floor when they jump and do all their dance moves on here. So we have all these parts of this floor that we take them into the theater and they lay down flat. They're 4 foot by 8 foot sheets. And so they lay down flat, and each one has, you see this groove on the edges right here?
I never knew what that was. I thought it was just like some really bad thing.
There's a groove all around on one side, and then on the other side, there is this dowel that sticks out, this round piece, so that when we lay them down, this round piece latches into this groove, and we push them together, and that's what keeps the sheets together so they don't bounce up and down in 2 different sections.
Maybe
That happens. And then, so on top are a bunch of ramps that we put around the outside so that there's a ramp that goes up onto the floor. And that way the dancers don't actually have to consciously make a step. There's a ramp that they can just walk up and down, and we can roll scenery right up on.
Why does it say 20 ramps 4/0?
Well, this means 4 foot 0. So there are 20 ramps that are 4 feet long. And they count those out because, say if you took these 20, it would be because you had 20 pieces of floor going up stage, and the ramp, you'd need 20 ramps to go alongside it to match it.
Okay. Now I wonder why this one is in green, but all the way over here it's in white.
You know, I can show you why. Because this floor is a different kind of a floor. It's a different kind of a plywood.
It's kind of like it is both of them in a mix.
And
it's like this, but then it also has that little detail that makes it like the first sprung floor.
Right. Instead of a dowel that's separate, this is cut into this piece of plywood. And can you feel this here on the inside? Feel how smooth that is?
Yeah, that's kind of like you added some smooth things.
There's a laminate top on the top of this piece of plywood. And do you see this here?
That kind of looks like it's a latch or a handle.
It is. You are exactly right. That is a latch. This is a newer floor that they just started making this style. And so when these lay down on the floor, we can go around and latch these pieces together so that they won't slide apart. And you'll notice that the pad here is a tiny bit thicker, but it does the same thing. So this is the newest floor that we have actually used, I believe, only at the Metropolitan Opera House.
That's why it says Met.
Mm-hmm. And the reason that it's the green labels is so we can look right at the cart and know that this kind of floor is different from that kind of floor with the white labels.
And don't forget to come back to ABT Kids Daily for more Winston Goes to the Warehouse.